and welcome to the finale of our Tank Fest program in the main arena. As you can see from the recent hive of activity in the arena, we have finished setting up for the battle, which this year focuses on the fighting in Normandy in the summer of 1944. As the Allied invasion force prepared for the largest seaborne invasion in history, General Dwight D. Eisenhower, the Supreme Commander Allied Forces Europe, delivered his eve of battle speech.
Soldiers, sailors, and airmen of the Allied Expeditionary Force, you are about to embark upon the great crusade toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you. In company with our brave allies and brothers in arms on other fronts, you will bring about the destruction of the German war machine, the elimination of Nazi tyranny over the oppressed peoples of Europe, and security for ourselves in a free world. Your task will not be an easy one. Your enemy is well-trained, well-equipped, and battle-hardened. He will fight savagely. But this is the year 1944. Much has happened since the Nazi triumphs of 1940-41. The United Nations have inflicted upon the Germans great defeats in open battle, man to man. Our air offensive has seriously reduced their strength in the air and their capacity to wage war on the ground. Our home fronts have given us an overwhelming superiority in weapons and munitions of war, and placed at our disposal great reserves of trained fighting men. The tide has turned. The free men of the world are marching together to victory. I have full confidence in your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. We will accept nothing less than full victory. Good luck, and let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
Operation Overlord is underway. The liberation of occupied Europe has begun. Now, if you focus your attention on the arena, or for our purposes, occupied France, you can see French resistance fighters moving stealthily towards their planned objectives. In this case, a fuel dump. But before they could knock out this valuable supply base, they first have to eliminate the guards. Utilizing coded messages, hundreds of small groups of resistant fighters were activated to play a crucial role in interdicting supply and communication lines, many miles away from the actual combat areas, consequently slowing down and delaying the German military's ability to quickly respond to the invasion. France, June 1944, D-Day. As dawn breaks, the horizon fills with the largest armada the world has ever seen. 150,000 men are about to be unleashed onto the beaches and fields of Normandy. Stretching over 80 kilometers from the Orne River in the north through to the Cherbourg Peninsula, the Normandy coastline is heavily defended by fortifications, anti-tank Dragon's Teeth, wire, minefields, and defending German troops. If you look to the center of the arena, you will see German forces from the 352nd Infantry Division setting up in a defensive position on the ridge commanding views and lines of fire over Omaha Beach, the one featured in the film Saving Private Ryan. Omaha Beach, or La Plage d'Or, the Golden Beach to the French, is 7.5 kilometers long and overlooked by cliffs on either side. For the Allies, its importance cannot be underestimated. Failure to take Omaha would leave the British beachheads and the American beachhead at Utah separated and unable to assist each other, putting the invasion in great peril. The United States 1st and the 29th Infantry Divisions are given the task of assaulting the beach, supported by a massive sustained naval bombardment at 05:45 hours. Omaha has to be taken regardless of the casualties. Now, if you look to the east of the arena, US infantry from the 29th Infantry Division can be seen moving forwards to attack the German defences on the right-hand side of the beach with their weapons. Secure in their fortified positions, the German defenders' heavy machine guns, mortars, small arms subject the Americans to sustained fire, which checks their forward momentum. Without armour support, following the failure to land enough of their DD and deep-wading Shermans onto the beach, the American GIs are suffering. However, despite heavy casualties to the assault troops, which spurred Colonel Canham's famous line, "They're murdering us here. Let's move inland and get murdered," the Americans are able to gain a foothold and land enough armor, in this case US armor, to assist in suppressing the defenders by sustained heavy fire, allowing the US infantry to finally rally and engage the German defenders on the bluffs, whose morale finally breaks, forcing them to rout or surrender.